Santham Academy. Welcome to Digital Kaksha. To get updates on new videos, click the subscribe button and the bell icon.
Good morning, students. Today we will discuss estimation of national income through income method. In the previous class we completed estimation of national income through production method. Okay, as we have discussed earlier, before calculating the national income, we will discuss some of the important precautions which we have to keep in mind. Okay, now one by one we will discuss what are the important precautions, and some of the common precautions will be remain over there which we already discussed. So these are some additional precautions which are normally used in income method and come in reasoning based question. Okay, now the first precaution which is given here, transfer payment and transfer income will not be included. At the beginning of the chapter we have already discussed many times. These type of the transactions are called unilateral transaction, and it does not increase or produces the goods or services. So that's why it is not included. Transfer income like scholarship, charity, donation, grants, etc. These will not be included. Okay, first point. Second point, income from illegal activities. Any type of the illegal activities which generate income for individual or for a group of people will not be included, like robbery, dacoity, corruption, black marketing. Okay, so these type of the illegal activities or income from these illegal activities will not be added. We have to add only those activities which comes under the framework of our law, which is normally considered legal, or we can say white money. Instead of the black money we have to add white money, white income. Okay, third one, in windfall gains. Windfall gains like capital gain, or you got a prize in lottery of 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees, or any of the amount you got in lottery or win in lottery. So these type of the windfall gains will not be added because it somehow not related with the flow of goods and services. Okay, actually it is a transfer type of payment. Okay, from one side or one hand to another hand the transfer is done. Okay, there is no flow of goods and services, so that's why it will also not be included. Another one is imputed rent, which we already discussed. Imputed rent, because as it is calculated, as it is assumed that every house having its rental value, so it will be added whether it's on rent or you are living itself. Okay, so it will be added. Okay, that is common in both the method, in production method as well as in income method. Another one is traveling allowances will not be added. Sometimes what happens, in the salary of the employee, traveling allowances also mentioned over there, but traveling allowance is not his income or her income. Basically whatever the expenditure is done by the employee, it is reimbursed. Okay, so it is not his income, it's basically whatever expenditure is done earlier, it is now paid by the employer. So it is not a part of income, that's why it will not be added. So because these type of the question can be asked, whether traveling allowance of the Ram or Shyam or XYZ if of 5,000 rupees will be included or excluded. So just you have to give the reason in that way. The reasoning is very important for this question. And the last one is contribution to social security scheme paid by employees. Now what happens if it is paid by employee? That means it was already part of its income, it is already included. Okay, if it is paid by employer, then it will be added. Okay, so do not get confused. If it is paid by employee, it is already included and there is no need for the further addition. Okay, if it is paid by employer, then it will be a factor income of employee and then it will be added. We will discuss in the numerical how it will be added, when it will be added. Clear? Now all these are the precaution. Every time before solving the question we should learn properly, we should go through with this precaution and keep in mind while solving the question. Okay, now we will discuss the format of estimation of national income. Okay, the second formula or second format of estimation of national income through income method. Okay, what articles, what items will be added, okay, and what are excluded. Clear? Now just we are going to discuss. I am just going to write on a board of the national income through income method. Okay. Let's check the components of the income method which are already mentioned on the board. Okay. Now first part is compensation of employee. That is basically we can say salary. Okay. But salary is somehow a narrow concept. Compensation of employee is comparatively a wider concept. Okay. So it include salary or wages in cash plus in kind. That is, apart from the cash, some other facilities or other type of the benefits are provided to employee by employer will be a part of compensation of employee. Now what the confusion normally gets in the numericals, sometime if suppose compensation of employee is given, so that means it shows the complete package given by the employer. So there is no need to add anything whether it is mentioned in the numeric. One point we have discussed in the precautions, social security scheme. Okay, that is contribution given by the employer. Employee we don't have to add at any cost. Okay. So suppose if compensation of employee is given, that is a complete package, we don't have to add anything further. But in case salary or wages is given, clear? That means basically it does not represent compensation of employee, only cash form is given. If suppose something is given in kind also, then we must add this one. So especially in the numeric, along with the salary and wages, contribution by employer in social security scheme will be given. That means we have to add that one also. It is okay. Second one is rent, which will be very clearly mentioned over there. Interest, profit and royalty. Okay. Altogether these four components will be called operating surplus. That means if operating surplus is given, there is no need to add all these four components: rent, interest, profit, royalty, or either you can take operating surplus or take these four components. Don't take both the things simultaneously, otherwise it will create the counting of, that is create the problem of double counting. Okay, so that is clear. These four will be considered as operating surplus. That is, the addition of 4 is operating surplus. Either you have to use operating surplus or these four components. Okay, rent, interest, profit and royalty. Okay, last one is mixed income of self-employed, or income of the self-employed, also mentioned in the question. Why it is called mixed income? Because as the entrepreneur or a small shopkeeper, a person uses different factor of production produced by him or her. Like suppose I am going to run a shop, for example. Okay, so that means suppose my house is used, so which is having the rental value, so I am getting the share of rent from that income. I have invested my capital, so that means I should get the interest also over there. Okay, I also work as an employee, as a manager, as a worker, whatever it is, that is I am contributing something for the running of my business. That means I should get salary also. Okay, so number of the factor income, and ultimately after the completion of the year I will get the profit also. So that's all four income will be added as a self-employed. Okay, so this will be added in mixed income. Okay, so 6 components are given: compensation of employee, rent, interest, profit, royalty and mixed income. When all these 6 components will be added, if anything is not given, so there is no need to worry. Okay, whatever is mentioned, if it is given, then we have to add it. If it is not given, that means the value is 0 or it is not mentioned at all. So we don't have to bother. Okay, after adding all these 6 components, we will get NDP at factor cost. In the previous topic, in the previous method, we discussed that after calculating all these components or that component, we got GDP at market price. But in income method, we get NDP, net domestic product at factor cost. Now the another issue which create the problem over there, in place of the profit, sometimes profit is not given directly. Okay, even operating surplus is not mentioned. So rent will be provided to you, rent will be given in the question, interest will be given to your question, and suppose royalty is also mentioned in the question. But in place of the profit, some other components, that is what are the components of the profit, will be mentioned over there. So we will have to add all those components for finding out the profit. If it is not given, sometimes both the things would be given, profit will be given also and the components will be given also. So either we have to take components of the profit, then ultimately it will become profit or profit itself. Okay, so just I am going to show the components of the profit in place of the profit itself. Okay, that means when the profit is not mentioned clearly, we have to take these 3 components. Now suppose profit is not given as we were discussing, so these 3 components will be mentioned in the question. Undistributed profit, that means a part of the profit which is not distributed, kept with the corporate as a reserve. Even sometimes it may be mentioned reserve fund. Okay, so reserve fund or reserve or undistributed profit will be added. Plus dividend. Dividend is a part which is given to its shareholder as a part of profit. Okay, because earlier it was a part of profit which was already given. That is a share of profit which is given to its participants, its member, its shareholders. Okay, so naturally it is a part of the profit. And corporate tax, because corporate tax is also imposed on profit. Okay, so these 3 things will be added for finding out the value of profit if it is not given. What are the 3 components? Undistributed profit, or we can say reserve, second one is dividend, and third one is corporate tax. Okay, so these are the some component. After that, after adding all these things we have already discussed, we will get NDP-FC. Okay, now when we have to find out national income, we calculate NNP-FC. NNP-FC. Now what is happening? Already net is calculated. Through income method we got net domestic product. So net is already done, at factor cost is also done. So that means only we have to convert domestic income into national income. That means only NFIA, which we already discussed in the previous class. All these 3 components are used: NIT, NFIA and depreciation. But in case of the income method, there will be a use of only NFIA to convert domestic income to national income. I think that concept will be clear to you. Have a nice day. Good day. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more.